So today, guys, pretty much we're on the road, as you can see right now, and we're en route. I've pretty much had my whole agenda pretty much settled out for the day. We've got certain areas that we have to hit today in our project sites, and I'm super excited to actually have you guys tag along and actually be able to see it from the inside view of the life of a builder, right? Which is really cool. So let me kind of give you an idea. Let me give you the scoop of what we're going to do today. Right now, we're off to location number 1. We're going to hit 4 to 5 locations today on this episode. So I'm super excited to be able to walk you into certain type of projects that are actually going on, and you're going to be able to see that they're in different stages. And I thought this would be really great to still be able to emphasize, you know, within this whole series that we're going to be putting on for this huge show that we've got going on. And we're really doing this show to really showcase a particular home from start to finish. That's the whole guideline. But we wanted to be able to incorporate also what's going on within my construction and kind of show you all different sides of it, and also kind of give you relapses of how those homes are going and kind of show you where they're at within the stages throughout the whole process of this whole time when you're going through all these episodes that are going to be going on. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I just hope you guys are ready. Like I said, we're going to location 1. It's a 10-acre tract of land, beautiful setting there. It's got the cows, it's country, it's ranch style. Like I said, we build anywhere and everywhere as long as it's here in the Rio Grande Valley, from Cameron County to Hidalgo County to Willacy County, and as well all the way to Stark County. So yes, we're off to location 1, and I'll walk you through that whole process when we get there. And that's the highlight of this entire video, because that's the home from start to finish here with Treviño Construction with your builder, Mario Treviño. Ok, ¿van a programar para mañana o qué?
Sí, mañana, porque ahorita estoy preparando una ahí en la Morfeo y luego te estoy tirando ahorita acá en las Ávilas también.
Ok, so tengo ahorita los 2 casas que tengo allá. Ok, no, sí, pero si pueden mañana, güey, para comenzar aquí algo, ¿verdad?
Sí, no, mañana vamos a empezar a agrediar para dejar todo ahí, todo pedo.
Ok, ya está. Órale, chingón. Bye. So our plumber just got done pretty much roughing the whole pad site. I literally just got here to the job site, so I'm only just kind of conveying what I'm seeing real quick. I got on the phone call real quick with Guillermo, which is my my cement installer. Hey, letting him know, hey, pretty much the roughing is done. You're able to come back in, and it's perfect timing right now. We just got here, and we're getting our steel rebar getting delivered right now for the home, so that my guy can get going, started up tomorrow. So that's what we got pretty much going on right now. But we're gonna get down, we're gonna walk this whole project right now, and we'll get you going right now. All right, as you can see, we just arrived to location number 1. It's a beautiful setting out here in Mission. It's a 10-acre tract property, as you can see right behind me, all country lifestyle. He's got the cows, he's got the trees, he got the beautiful setting. What's missing? Just the house. This home is 5,300 square feet living. It's 62 total complete square footage. 6,200 square feet. That includes the non-living of everything, which comes to garage, your porches, and your patios, all combined with all total complete square footage. Now, this house does feature 6 bedrooms. It has its own private theater room, its own family room, its own living room, its own dining, breakfast. It's huge, huge, huge kitchen. I can't explain how huge this kitchen is gonna be, guys. When you see it, it's gonna be something completely different from what I've showcased. So I'm completely excited to really, show you this new design that's really gonna develop. The beauty of this home is the width. The width is what's gonna sell this house. The width of this home, of being able to walk into the plant, you're walking into foyer, you're going into the living room, you've got your office setting off to the right, family up to the right-hand side through the hallway, you've got the theater to the back, all private isolated rooms for the kids off to one side, which is gonna be the wing for the kids, and then coming off to the opposite side of the home where we have the center of the house where the kitchen is gonna be enclosed. It's not an open concept. It's gonna be the heart of this whole plan. And when you see this plan, this is where the family's really gonna pretty much entertain the whole time. I get excited because the kitchen is gonna be the center point of where this family will be able to pretty much make a lot of the memories in this home and also throughout the home. But at the end of the day, I'm excited about the kitchen. I'm excited about the theater room. I'm excited about the private bar area that we're gonna have in the back setting. The master setup, the way she has it set up for the design that she's asking for. Everything is just pretty much very detailed, but more than anything, very well executed, because this family that came in had a very, pretty much a clear view of everything that they wanted in this house. And they came in blank with no idea of what are we gonna do? We have this area, we have this land, we just don't know what we want, but we know we wanna build with you. So we sat down, we did a floor plan. We knocked out this plan probably within 2 to 3 days, honestly. And as soon as the plan was done, we locked in, we put permits in. There were certain things that we had to go through in order to be able to get to this process to where we're at right now. But my team, we have a great team that pretty much got with the city of McAllen. We did everything that we had to do in order to be able to comply for permits and all that good stuff. And we're here. And that's the main thing, and that's the beauty of it. But the main thing is, I'm gonna be able to walk you through the entire process. When it came from the throwing of the dirt, from the trenching, from the plumbing going in, the rebar, the throwing of the foundation, the process of the framing going up. You're gonna be able to see this entire home, yes, from start to finish. And if you can feel the energy and the excitement that I've got right now, I know that you guys too are gonna tune in to start to finish here with Treviño Construction with your builder, Mario Treviño. What's going on right now, what's happening, as you can see all this dirt that's been elevated on the property. We've thrown a total of 55 loads of dirt just to be able to come up to 18 inches above curb level. Once we threw the dirt, as you can see, the next step that happens is that we have to start our trenching with our cement guy so that the plumber can come in and they can do his part, which is now the rough end from what you're seeing. The roughing of the plumbing of this home has gone in, and the next step from what's gonna happen next is now the rebar and the foundation and the steel, which goes in now to be able to have the cement get poured. Hopefully we're pouring, I'm thinking maybe Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week, and we're gonna also be filming all that excitement when all that happens. I think we got some visitors coming over here real quick. Rob, are these bulls coming over here off to the side? Check those guys out. We had to move a couple of times. I just wanted to kind of showcase it to you, the little ins and outs of we're having to deal with right now with some animals. Rob was filming. We had no idea there was a bull right behind us. I said, hey, don't move. There's a cow right behind you. Completely flipped. But anyway, that's another story. So one thing I'll also take into consideration when you're building a foundation, a lot of people want to know what type of exterior plate ditches, how far down are you trenching? Remember, you always want to tie in to about 1 foot of firm dirt. Here on this project site, we hit 34 inches and we tied into firm dirt, and being able to give a solid foundation and being able to make sure that the foundation is gonna, pretty much aguantar the tiempo, because at the end of the day, like I tell people, concrete only gets stronger, yes, but again, it also depends what type of PSI levels are you installing in the home, what type of, that's the one thing I also wanna highlight, and I'm gonna say it now, so that when it does happen, we're foreshadowing right now to when we do pour, we always want to look at the consistency. It's the consistency of what? Of the cement that's being poured, on what the thickness of what type of rock, how much ash, how much water, how is it coming out. There's a certain type of consistency that you want to be able to assure when you're pouring your foundations to being able to have a solid foundation when you're pouring. Not many contractors take the time, guys, to go out to a job site and actually look at the levels of consistency that are happening when you're pouring. And that here with us, we take very serious, because at the end of the day, that's the heart of the home, it's the foundation. If we don't have a strong foundation, then obviously we're gonna have problems when we go into framing and other types of sorts, and we don't want that situation to happen at all for you or for us. So at the end of the day, it's about doing the job right and making sure that everything is done from beginning to start the right way. And again, that's what we cater on, that's what we pride ourselves on, it's doing it the right way. But guys, we're just out here pretty much showcasing what's going on. I want to get you excited, and I want you to be able to see this whole process, like I said. So you're being able to see it from right now, from the foundation pad site where we're at right now, going into the next step, which will be the foundation and then framing. But for right now, we're going to take off to location number 2. That's the next job site right now. We're going to walk you into that beautiful home and kind of give you the setting of what's happening there and give you the introduction of where we're at right now on that home when we get there. So stay tuned. That's the next location. We'll get with you quickly, guys, from start to finish with Mario Treviño, the builder. All right, guys, so we're off to our second location. We're about 5 miles away. Pretty much, like I said, this is the life of a builder. We're always on the go. We're always on the phone. We're always pretty much always checking in for the next, process of what's happening, where we're at, where do we stand, has the inspection gone in, did it pass, hasn't it passed? So there's a lot of things that happen within our minds when we're also just going into these builds and building these homes custom, but it's part of the game. And that's the fun of it. That's the nature. Like I always told myself, if it was meant to be easy, then anybody else would be doing it. But at the end of the day, this is something that I love and I got passion for. I'm taking it to my second home. It's a beautiful layout that I'm doing for a family. She's wanting something very modern, very simplistic, but still having that contemporary edge so that the home never really feels like it fell out of time. So I completely understand the color tones that she wants and everything. We did have a meeting the other week. We talked about ceiling designs, and that's where I'm off to right now. I'm gonna meet with the framer, kind of get them informed of what we're looking to do, what are the ideas, what are the settings. You're gonna be able to walk with me inside the home and also see me giving explanations to the framer and really getting him involved and really getting, the highlights of what's gonna happen with this house and really bring all that to life. So that's what we're gonna do right now, and I'm gonna introduce you to where we're at in that home. And like I said, within this process, that home will also be being featured within the episodes, and you'll also be able to see where we're at, once we did insulation, we did sheetrock, so you're gonna be able to be involved with all these homes that we're showcasing. So at the end of the day, I'm excited to be able to take you to this next home. So let's see what it's about when we get there, and we'll get you guys in tune with everything and get you informed. So we're almost there, and we'll get with you guys in a sec. See you guys later. All right, guys, welcome to this beautiful 4-bedroom, like I said, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. It is 2,200 square feet living. It's 2,850 total. Right now, we are in the framing stage of this home. I'm here today to pretty much to catch up and really see where we're at. Is the framer moving fast enough? Is he getting the work done efficiently? Is the roof covered already so that we can go ahead and call the guy for the shingles? We can come cover the roof already so we can get that covered and not worry about that as well if rain comes in. A lot of things come into play and a lot of responsibility and a lot of things that can be stressful on a builder, but these are things that weigh on us, and it's our job to be able to stay on top of the job sites and really be on the construction and make sure things are always moving and always protecting the home for our client, because at the end of the day, it's their investment, and that's one thing that we really have to really pride ourselves on and really take serious. Because at the end of the day, without us and without the trust, there's nothing there for us. But like I said, I'm here today. We're gonna do ceiling designs. This is like my favorite part of being able to do this. This is where I get excited, because now the creativity, the ceiling designs, the idea of what the client sat down with me and what they explained and what they're wanting, I'm about to do all that right now. So let me get hands-on with that, and I'll get right back with you. Like I said, I'm here right now. I'm gonna do these ceiling designs, and I'll get right back with you in a bit, guys. So I'll catch you in a bit. It's very important, I think, and I feel, for every client to be able to feel some type of love, some type of passion when it comes to the design. I think that's what really invites someone when they come to your home and they're seeing the detail and they're seeing the creativity that individual portrayed. It's nice because every home is unique. Every home has some type of style, has some type of flavor. And like I say, everyone is different, and every home is different here with us. And that's the beauty when you're building custom. But one thing I always try to tell people is like, it's this what I love. I love this. I love the smell of fresh cut wood. I love being able to come out here, talk to the framer. We're looking at the ceiling and we're like, okay, so he's looking at me, he's like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, well, let me see, let me look at it. Let me get a feel for what the client wants. And just like right now, I came here right now and I improv'd a design that came influenced from the detail of what the client explained to me. And the beauty of it, I think, where I get more excited and where I feel more connected with the client is when a client says, hey, it's your home, it's your design, we trust you, do what you do. And it's rare when we get those type of clients, but when I do, I get super excited. This client here is that type of client, and she has that much in trust in me to be able to say, hey, we know you're gonna knock it out the park, just do you. So, when people, give me that type of control of being able to design and come up with the ideas for the home, man, it's exciting. But at the same time, people ask, do you get stressed out? Do you worry? What happens if you don't do what they want? I've been blessed. I'm able to proudly say that I've never been in that situation. I'm not saying that we could be in that situation. I don't ever want to be in that situation, but it just seems like we're doing good business. We're doing good designs. We're really doing really unique custom floor plans. We're doing when it comes to the ceiling designs, when it comes to the mixing of the tiles. It's just, there's a lot going on here with us. And I think when people get involved, they may feel like, I don't know what's going on. I can't see it yet. And it can be a little nerve-wracking. It can. And I think that's the job of the builder, to be able to assure the buyer, like, hey, you're in good hands. Just wait till this part's done. And I think that's what's awesome. When clients shake my hand at the end, they're like, hey, you knocked it out the park. But again, I just wanted to give you a sneak peek, kind of walk you into this place, or this home, and give you feel this 4-bedroom. It's 2,200 square feet. It's 2,800 total. It's a home that we're going to be showcasing within these episodes. And it is the Guajardo residence. So here you go, guys. I wanted to give you a sneak peek and kind of give you a walkthrough. And we're off to the 3rd location. Let's make our way that way and stay tuned. All right, so we're off to our 3rd location. This 3rd location, believe it or not, I met this individual maybe I think I met him back in 2012. I started building houses back in 2008. And I remember I met with him one time in a subdivision, and he stopped me and he goes, hey, you're that Treviño guy? And I said, yeah, I'm that guy. And he goes, one day you're gonna build my house. And I said, well, you got my number. I gave him my card. And sure enough, it's 2022, right? And look at all the years that have gone by. And that's 10 years. And he shows up and he's like, all right, I'm here. You're gonna build my house. You remember who I am? And I said, yeah. How you been? And everything pretty much led to where we're at right now. So we're gonna go visit his home right now, and we're gonna walk into a 2-story home that we've got going up. It's a beautiful floor plan that I put for him. And the beauty of it was, the plan that I built for him is the plan that he already owned in his prior home. But he was moving from where he was coming from, from the other city of where he lived, and he's relocating to this city here in Edinburgh. And he was like, I really want you to build the same home. I said, well, let me look at the plan. So I made modifications to the plan, but still leaving the floor plan still somewhat, similar to what he had back home already. And now we're really putting up the flair and really giving the flavor to this home. And he's been happy, man. He's been super excited. He's been real down to earth with me. And that's the beauty of it when you're building custom. You want your clients happy. So we're almost there, and I'll get with you right in a bit, and I'll walk you through this amazing home. So we'll get with you in a sec, all right? Well, here it is. We're here at location number 3. This is the 2-story home that I was telling you about. And the beauty of it right now, where I'm at right now on the stage, is doing the brick and the stone pretty much on the home from the exterior facade. And then what I got going on the inside is I'm waiting for the inspector to come in so we can pass framing inspection, which is the electrical, the plumbing, the framing, making sure that everything is polysealed within the home. Once we pass that inspection, we can then move forward with insulation on the house. After insulation, inspection, and then sheetrock, so forth. But I'm gonna walk into this house because right now we were highlighting what? We were talking about ceiling designs. And with that being said, this client here as well, the one thing he said, hey, we're here with you because you do what you do, and that's what we want. And here, they allowed me to be able to do something completely creative, because all these ceilings that I'm about to show you inside this home, you haven't seen on my page yet. So let's take a walk inside and let's check it out. So when we walk into this home, we're greeted into this massive open area from what you're seeing. Stairwell being the main focal point with that wrought iron that's gonna happen all the way up to the top. 20-foot ceiling being up on the midsection behind, and then right here we're hitting a 15-foot ceiling. Beautiful ceiling design from what you're seeing up on top.
complete open concept. And then as we walk forward, we're gonna be able to walk into what's gonna be the living room setting. So this family has asked me to cater to a certain way of how they want the positioning of the layout in the home. This is all living room, but look at the ceiling up on top. This is a beautiful, beautiful design that I did, custom hand drawn. You have not seen that in any of my homes. So from the living room setting, from what you're seeing here, it opens up into an open concept. But what's nice about it, the dining area falls to the back, kitchen is away, but you can still be in the kitchen, but still have a focal point of what's happening in the living room, and the living room vice versa, being able to see back into the kitchen and into the dining. So I still like to say it is an open concept happening, but again, this is something different. They wanted a 360 of being able to walk all the way around the stairwell and being able to, flourish out through different parts of the home. But as you can see, here's the dining ceiling that we did, something unique, something different. I call this the wave, modern, something I haven't done yet, but again, it's new, and that's what it's about. It's about creating new concepts and new ideas. So the island's gonna go right in here. All this is cabinets all the way around. And then we have this private hallway that leads you to a full bath. So when you've got guests and everything in the room that's up front, that room pertains to this restroom. We've got storage. And then the private hallway that leads you from laundry and then going into the master setting, which is private from everywhere else, from everyone inside the home. This is the master ceiling design from what you're seeing here. This is completely different. I haven't done something like this. Extremely excited about it. Can't wait to get it sheetrock and textured. And get it painted and really give the concept of what's gonna happen. Over here, we're walking in, making sure that everything's right with the plumbing. Plumbing lines seem right, lining is up, valves are up, everything looks good. Symptom ties, bracing, everything is looking good. That's what my job is here today, is to come out and pretty much inspect and make sure when the inspector comes out that we don't have any problems. Our goal is always to pass inspections on the first try. Sometimes we don't pass on the first try, but again, we're always communicating with the inspector and making sure that the inspector and the builder are always on the same page. And it's a line of communication that you definitely have to have when dealing with the city inspectors and making sure that inspections are coming up to par and meeting up to code. So we're gonna walk back this way again, guys. Come check this area out. So like I said, it's a 360. So we've got room number 1, and then a huge walk-in closet that's gonna happen right in here for this room. This is for his oldest daughter that wanted to be downstairs. And then we ran 4 rooms upstairs as well on Jack and Jill systems. So I'll let you guys walk on up. So we're, as you can see, in the second floor, which is the second setting of the home, which is upstairs. We've got 1 room off to the corner, restroom centered here on the mid, 1 room off to the back, another room off to the right. So you're running 3 rooms. This room operates to having its own private restroom. So it's a mini master, all in one. Off to this other room, what I did, I left it open, so that room has option to being able to getting into the restroom from inside their room, which is a private restroom in here, but we left the door access still open on the opposite end for this room. So when this room comes out, he has access here too. So it's still a Jack and Jill split combo on what you're seeing. So that's the whole setting up here. One thing that the client did ask me for, I always try to tell clients, it's so important to have storage. So we created this storage area for this home to be able to have all this space for storage, and it's great because you need it, and that's something that people don't think about when they're designing floor plans. We're off to location number 4. As you can see, it is a sauna in here. So let me get to the 4th location, let me cool down, let me get back on the truck, and we're back on the go. Like I said, we're off to location number 4. We'll get with you in a sec.
All right, guys, we just got done with the 3rd location. We're off to our final location for the day. It's a beautiful stucco home that's in process. Right now, pretty much what I'm doing is I'm gonna drive by and just supervise pretty much and make sure that the design is coming out to pretty much what I mapped out for him. And I'm excited because I haven't been by in 3 days. I'm excited to see what progress he's made, and let's go show it to you, so come on.
So we're out here right now at Monmouth Heights at 3413 Inez. And like I said, we're coming out here right now to pretty much supervise on what's going on the exterior of the front view. Everything that you're seeing here is unique because it's something that we're doing for every home, that we're highlighting, and we're giving emphasis with molding designs and we're giving creativity to the house so that it doesn't look so boring or so plain. You know, there's a sense of creativity that's happening within my mind that's creating these ideas to be able to be implemented for every client. And it's like, I sometimes ask myself, when do you run out of design? Or when do you not have any more ideas to give? Well, you know what? I've been blessed, and the good man upstairs has blessed me with many ideas, and many flourishing ideas, might I say, because every home that we build is so unique. I can't explain to you how beautiful this house is gonna look. The client, when she called me, and I'm gonna explain this, and I'm gonna share this with you, because she called me and she was like, I'm so worried. I can't see the vision. I only see the block. I don't see what's going on. And I told her, look, just be patient with us. Let us go ahead and put the cement on there. Let us get the moldings, and let me start to bring the house to life once the stucco installer gets to your home. Ever since he's gotten here, after the fourth day, the third day, when she started seeing the moldings gone up, she called me and she said, you know what, Mr. Treviño? I'm sorry. I see it. I don't think I was excited, but now seeing it, I'm finally excited. And that for me gives me goosebumps, because it lets me know I'm on the right tone, I'm on the right key, and we're hitting the right notes. And that's what it's about. It's making sure that we're delivering the perfect design for you and your family. I will not walk you into this home right now. Like I said, this is our fourth stop. I do have other things right now that we're gonna head off to, but the next episode will feature the inside of this house. You don't wanna miss the inside of this house, I promise you. But for right now, I wanted to show off the stucco front view, show you what we do, and more than anything, before I let you go, remember, we build all of our stucco homes with block, 4.5-inch block. We don't build with foam, we don't build with wire mesh. Get what you paid for and get what you deserve for you and your family. We want to give you more for your hard-earned dollar here with Treviño Construction. And we'll catch you next on our next episode. That's right, from start to finish with Mario Treviño with Treviño Construction. Catch you all later.